Hello and welcome back. I'm Joseph Hoffman, and today we're going to learn how to play spinning upside down. Let's take a look at the score to get started. Here's the sheet music or score for spinning upside down. Now, tell me what you notice about this. You might notice that the left-hand part is now playing what the right hand used to play in spinning song. That's why it's called spinning upside down. It's kind of a song turned upside down, where the melody now is down here in the bass clef part, and the right hand is playing these whole notes, which used to be in the left hand. You'll recognize that we have our 4/4 time signature. And can you tell me the letter name of the first note of the right hand? If you said C or treble C, you're correct. Remember, that's one of our guide notes. If you count 3 spaces up, 1, 2, 3, that will always get you to treble C if you're in the treble clef. Now, what's the first note of the bass clef? If you said bass C, you're correct. It's also a guide note that you can find if you're in bass clef by counting 3 spaces down. Kind of the mirror image of treble C. Here we have bass C. Now, can you tell me the letter names of the bass clef part for these first 2 measures? Name each letter name for me. Go. If you said C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, you're correct. And then what do we have here? Same pattern. What about down here? Same pattern. Then what about here? Not same pattern. Can you tell me the letter names for these 5 notes? Try it on your own. Go. The correct answer is C, G. You know that because it's a 5th up or a double skip. C to G or do to so, then down a 4th to D, up a step to E, down a 3rd to C. In solfege, that's do, so, re, mi, do. Sing it with me. Go. Do, so, re, mi, do. Now, what about the right-hand part? Can you tell me the letter names of these 2 notes? If you said C and G, you're correct. And what about these 2? Same pattern. C, G, C, G. And what about here? C, G, C. We're just playing C's and G's the whole time. Okay, let's practice tapping the rhythm of spinning upside down. And for an extra challenge, we're going to go straight to hands together. We're not going to do left hand first, then right hand first. I think you guys can handle this. So remember, your left hand taps the bass clef part, and your right hand taps the treble clef part. So the first measure will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. On beat 1, you'll notice that we're tapping together, and then the right hand holds that whole note while the left hand taps the quarter notes. Let's try it. Tap with me, both hands. You can do this on your lap or on, I've got my piano lid closed. If your piano lid doesn't close, just do it on your lap or a table. Any flat surface will do. Get ready to count the beat out loud and tap with me. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now, if those last 2 measures didn't go perfectly, let's try them one more time. Remember, in the penultimate measure, the right hand has 1, 2, 3, 4, while the left hand goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, hands together, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you try that measure with me? Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now, let's try all of line 2 one more time. See if you can nail it. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. Now, we've looked at every note in the right-hand part, the left-hand part. We've practiced the rhythm. Usually now I would show you how to play this and maybe demonstrate for you, and you would take a turn. But you know so much about reading notes now that I'm going to challenge you to try playing this entire song on your own without my help first. Give it your very best shot. Try the left hand alone. Try the right hand alone. Remember to count the beat, and then go ahead and try it hands together. And then after you've tried that and practiced it on your own, go ahead and take 5 or 10 minutes if you need it, and then press play, and I will play it for you so you can check and see how you did. Happy practicing, and I'll see you in a few minutes. How did your practicing go? Hopefully it went super. Now, I'm going to play it for you just so you can double check what you played, make sure it sounds correct. You're welcome to play along with me, or you can just listen. I've got my right hand, finger 1 on treble C. Here's my middle C, so I've come 1 octave up, and my left hand's down on bass C. I'll count 4 beats to get started. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, hopefully that sounded like what you came up with on your own. I want you to develop the skill of becoming independent, where you don't necessarily need me to show you the notes. Of course, eventually we hope you won't need a teacher at all, that you'll just be able to look at music yourself and figure out the notes, figure out the rhythms, figure out everything you need to know to make the music. Now, if there are a few things you notice that you need to fix, feel free to press pause or rewind and go back and fix those things. Because this song may be a little bit easier than some of the other ones we've learned, well, that's on purpose, and that shows you how far you've come. And that makes this song a good chance to try challenging yourself in certain ways. For example, as you practice it, I challenge you to use a metronome. You can buy a metronome like this, of course, or use a metronome app. I've got my metronome set to 108, which I think would be a good target speed for this song. When you're practicing with a metronome, it's very important to find a speed that you're comfortable with. If you're making mistakes a lot, your speed is too fast. So find a speed that's comfortable for you and then gradually speed it up. On this song, I wouldn't go past 120 beats per minute, or it's going to start to sound not like a spinning song, but like a racing out of control song. Now, this is also a great song to practice your counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, a very good song to make sure that your piano posture is just perfect. When you play with your finger 5, make sure you're not collapsing and playing flat, but up on the pinky tip. And that in each hand, the fingers have a wonderful curved shape. No hula fingers, bloop, bloop, but with a nice rounded tip all the way down. Last of all, this is a great piece to challenge yourself by transposing. Like we could go to C minor. Wow, that really changes the sound, huh? Or any of the other pentascales and keys that we've learned. Nice work learning how to play Spinning Upside Down. Happy practicing, and see you next time. C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, D. Now I'm getting dizzy.